All right, we are back giving our March Madness predictions. Second year doing this. We're gonna go through each conference, each game. We're gonna go through the entire bracket. Starting off in the East region with UConn. Give me UConn. I think UConn is gonna go pretty far this year. So give me UConn on this first game. FAU versus Northwestern. Give me FAU. San Diego State versus UAB. UAB have had a good conference run. But give me San Diego State. Yale versus Auburn. Auburn's a really good team in the SEC. They are a lot better than a lot of people think they are. Give me Auburn. BYU's going to win this game. I know I don't have any upsets yet, but listen, it's going to be a long video, so just sit back and watch. Iowa. Give me Iowa. Not Iowa. Illinois to win against Morehead State. What else we got? So Drake versus Washington State. Give me an upset here. Give me Drake. Iowa State plays San Diego State. Give me Iowa State. They are one of the top defensive teams in the country, and I like what they did in their conference games. So moving on to the South, we got Houston versus Longwood. Give me Houston. Nebraska versus A&M. Give me Nebraska. I think this is going to be interesting. Wisconsin, number 5, plays James Madison, one of the top teams on paper in the country. Give me James Madison. Duke plays Vermont. They're a good team, but they're not there yet. Next year's class coming in is going to be incredible, though. So look out for that Duke team for the next 2 years. Texas Tech plays NC State. NC State had a great ACC run and ACC championship game winning that. So give me NC State. Kentucky versus Oakland. Kentucky had a pretty bad run in their conference championship tournament, losing I think in the first or second round, if I can't remember what it is. But yeah, Kentucky can definitely be better. In my opinion, I think they will be better. So give me Kentucky here. Florida plays Colorado or Boise State. I don't know if this game is over yet, but give me Florida. Marquette plays Western Kentucky. Give me Marquette. We're going to go down to the West. North Carolina versus Wagner. North Carolina's a really good team. And when those dudes are playing, they're one of the best teams in the country. Give me North Carolina. Izzo for Michigan State, one of the greatest head coaches ever coached basketball, college basketball anyway. They play different in March. Give me Tom Izzo's team. St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon also is a really good team, but this to me could be a 50-50 shot. I think Grand Canyon's going to win this. Just give me an upset. Why not? Alabama versus Charleston. Alabama's are also a really good team. SEC this year has been pretty decent. So give me Alabama at 4. New Mexico versus Clemson. I'm not a Clemson Tiger fan at all, so for the upset, and because I actually think they will lose, give me New Mexico. Baylor versus Colgate. Baylor's a good team defensively. They just won it not a couple years at this point. I think they might be won it in 2018. They won the whole national championship. Give me Baylor. Nevada versus Dayton. Give me Nevada. And then Arizona, we all know what Arizona is. They had a pretty questionable run in their championship game as well, or in their conference tournament as well. But I think they'll bounce back and beat Long Beach State. So give me Arizona. Moving on to the Midwest. Purdue. Oh, the Boilermakers. We are going to talk about them in a bit. But, man, give me Purdue to win this first round, hopefully. Utah State versus TCU. Give me Utah State. Gonzaga versus McNeese. Give me McNeese to upset Gonzaga. They're not the team that they think they are. This game right here, this Kansas versus Stanford. There's a lot of people putting Kansas on upset watch. Am I gonna follow the lead, follow everybody else, or am I gonna go with my gut and pick number 4 Kansas? Give me number 4 Kansas. Fine, who cares? South Carolina plays Oregon. Give me South Carolina. I am a Gamecock fan, so give me South Carolina Gamecocks to beat Oregon. South Carolina are a better team than people think. A little inconsistent, but when they're playing great basketball and defending and shooting the ball well, they're one of the best teams in the country. So give me South Carolina for sure. Creighton versus Akron, easy. Give me Creighton. The game on right now, UVA versus Colorado State. Colorado State's up, I think 27-14 at half. So Colorado State's going to play Texas. I think Colorado State's a pretty good team, man. Texas potentially shouldn't be here. I think their record's like, was it 20-12? Or is that too many games? Regardless of what the record is, give me, man, give me Colorado State for the upset. I'm all for it. Let's go. Tennessee had a really bad SEC championship or tournament. Give me Tennessee to win this game though. So let's go back up to the top. Got UConn, FAU. Give me UConn, top team in the country. They just play smart, clean, conservative basketball. They shoot the ball well. They know they make the right passes. They make sure it moves. So give me UConn. I like this team to win it all. Auburn versus San Diego State. Give me Auburn. BYU, Illinois. Give me Illinois. Drake versus Iowa State. I'm going to ride the Iowa bandwagon for a little bit longer. Give me Iowa State. Gonna go back up here. Nebraska plays Houston. Houston's are a really good team. I think they were missing a couple players in their conference championship game. Got blown up. I think by 20 from Iowa State. Give me Houston to win this game though. James Madison versus Duke. Give me an upset. Give me James Madison. Kentucky versus NC State. I think Kentucky. They got punched in the mouth, but they're gonna step back up in the tournament. Give me Kentucky. Marquette versus Florida. Give me Marquette. Michigan State versus North Carolina. Give me Carolina. Grand Canyon versus Alabama. Give me Alabama. New Mexico versus Baylor. Give me Baylor. Nevada versus Arizona. Give me Arizona. I think they're gonna have a pretty good tournament as well. Man, the Boilermakers. Purdue versus Utah State. They are a team that can definitely upset Purdue. Knowing Purdue, hopefully they do it this season. Give me Purdue. Kansas versus McNeese. Give me Kansas. South Carolina versus Creighton. Give me Creighton. Tennessee versus Colorado State. Give me Tennessee. So we're going back up to the top. UConn, Auburn. UConn. Houston versus James Madison. Houston. Iowa State, Illinois. Iowa State. Kentucky, Marquette. Give me Kentucky. North Carolina, Bama. Give me North Carolina. Purdue, Kansas. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Purdue. Purdue has the easiest road to the elite, or the Sweet 16, in my opinion. I think it's Sweet 16, right? Yeah. They have the easiest route to the Sweet 16, so give me Purdue to win that game. Tennessee versus Creighton. Give me Tennessee. Knepp is one of the best, or one of the best players in college basketball right now, and he needs to play well and not have a cold game for them to make it this far. Baylor versus Arizona. I don't think Baylor is good enough to beat Arizona. Give me Arizona. North Carolina versus Arizona. Give me North Carolina. Purdue, Tennessee. Is this going to be the year that Purdue does it, or will Tennessee spoil the party? Man, give me... Let's hold off on that. Let's go back up to the top. UConn, Iowa State. UConn. Kentucky versus Houston. Houston comes with defense. Kentucky comes with offense. Give me Kentucky. All right. Purdue, Tennessee. Knepp. Give me Purdue. Holy smokes. UConn, Carolina. We all know it's not usually done like this. 3 number ones in the Final Four, but YOLO. Let's just do it. UConn, North Carolina. Give me UConn. I personally don't think North Carolina's gonna make it that far. I hope they do though. I'm all for it. Anyway, Purdue, Kentucky, Purdue, and I think Purdue finally does it. Give me Purdue winning. How many points scored? Let's say 148. 148 points. Submit my bracket. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think is gonna happen. Subscribe to the post game. Check out the postgame.com or thepostgameinc.com. Go follow on Instagram as well. But yeah, this is all of my picks. Let me know how you think. Let me know how you think it's gonna happen.